Hi again, Guarav. This is Benny. I'm your Uber driver. I'm
I'm in front of, yeah, this is yours with the attachment on the top, yeah?
Yes, that's me. Yep. Okay, see you soon.
Get out.
Hi, Guarav. How are ya? Good. Welcome aboard, man. My pleasure. Well, my pleasure. Welcome aboard.
This kind
Oh,
of hospitality in Canada.
It's
Please
my
don't do
pleasure.
it.
May I grab your bag for you? Let me put it in back on the other side
Yes,
for you.
whatever.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Thank you so much.
Hello, brother.
Hello, you're using our Hero Max as a internal camera?
Internal cameras. I've
These
got
are
a
Hero
couple.
Max, yes?
These are Hero Maxes. You're familiar with your cameras, I see.
I have X4.
You have. Oh, I'm not even sure what that is. That like the
It's a
newer?
360, same.
Oh, nice.
It's by Insta 360.
Okay.
That's a new
Okay.
competitor for GoPros.
I see. How are you?
You got two, wow.
I have two of them. One, it covers like my security inside, which is nice. So this one covers this side, that one this side. However, I also create YouTube videos as well.
I saw by your confidence.
Oh, you're so funny. Not funny. That's very insightful.
Yeah.
My confidence is what you sense. Is that right?
Yeah.
And so that's why you're not surprised.
No.
That's why I laughed. I said, oh, so I create videos that I share with my online followers.
Do you
And
have Instagram?
I have Instagram, I've got YouTube and TikTok as well. So I kind of share between those platforms. Yeah, but I only do that, like if I have my riders, for example, if like I'm very careful who I ask for permission that way,
Yeah. Got
because
it.
that's really important as well.
I'm okay, man.
You're okay.
Yeah,
I
I'm
appreciate
like
that.
you. I'm an extrovert.
Oh, you're an
I'm
extrovert.
a social butterfly.
Ah.
That's what they told me when I landed in Canada.
That's amazing.
And then I told them that it's not like that in India.
Yeah.
It's like you talk to everyone. It's culture over there like this.
Right.
Yeah.
In India.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm from India. Where are you from?
I'm from Ethiopia.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I was born in Ethiopia, grew up in
Ethiopian,
Kenya.
I think I recently tasted the Ethiopian coffee.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. I was blown.
So-
and there is this guy
Yeah.
who is like sourcing like organic, ethical coffee from Ethiopia.
Okay.
Sending money directly to the farmers. over
I
there.
see, I
And
see.
he's like a nice.
Okay, that's amazing. So even as you're describing all that for me there, the interesting thing is I've heard the source of coffee originally is in Ethiopia.
Yeah,
And-
even I.
And the irony is I don't like coffee. I don't drink coffee, but it comes from my country.
Yes,
So-
even I don't drink tea.
Oh no?
Yeah,
Oh,
no, Indians are big time on tea. If you
oh
know.
okay. Is that because of the British,
British,
influence?
yeah.
Okay.
You're absolutely
Okay.
right.
Gotcha.
Like a Staples drink was like local drinks made of like probiotics, buttermilk, and all that
Gotcha.
stuff.
Yeah.
Never like coffee or tea.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Britishers brought it from Chinese.
Right. Oh, right. That is.
Yeah, Chinese.
I
discovered
forgot about that. There is that connection. You're right. Now, how do I pronounce your name?
it. Guarav.
Gaurav.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Gaurav.
Same here. What's your good name?
Mine's Binyam.
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 Okay. What it means in your language?
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Yeah, so Binyam, my language is Amharic, and Amharic is one of the languages in the Semitic family of languages, including Hebrew, Arabic. So the original name is Binyamin in Hebrew, which translates in English to Benjamin. Binyamin, Benjamin. Binyam. And so Binyam is just a shorter version in my language. Yeah. And literally it means son of my right hand, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. And what does your name mean? Does it have a meaning?
My name means pride.
Pride.
The emotion pride.
Amazing.
One of the sins of humans.
Well, here's the thing though. I was just about to say that word pride has both positive and negative connotations, right? So in some contexts, depending on the context now, it's a good thing, like to have pride in your work. You are proud of the work that you do. Versus another setting where you are maybe egotistical or arrogant. There's some elements of that as well.
With pride.
Yeah. So it's one of those words that has different meanings depending
It's same
on.
like let's say, having emotion and using it in a good or bad way. Same like having a gun and using for saving people or like.
That's a good
killing
point.
people.
Yeah.
It's same like that.
Yeah. It depends on the.
The same meaning.
Yeah, yeah,
Even overlove, possessiveness, when it comes, it's not love anymore.
right.
It turns out to be like age or something.
I agree with that too, especially because there is something about balance in the way that we.
Yeah,
So
that's
someone,
the main thing.
right?
Balance in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
world,
yeah. So
everywhere.
if you overdo something, if you are too healthy, then you might forget perspective or balance in some other element. So sometimes you learn those lessons a little later in life, eh?
That's journey, man.
It is. It is.
Like
You're right.
everything which you have learned till this day,
Yeah.
you're here. It's because of the decisions you made, and we make decisions on basis of our learning, like how our parents grew up, what tough times we have seen, or what good things we have seen, what bad things we have seen.
Agreed.
Those create like the life journey. But I think
I agree. So may I ask, how old are you, Gaurav?
32.
32.
Yeah.
In your 3 decades plus of existence, what would you say are the most impacting and most valuable lessons that you have experienced that say this made me who I am today? What are the most significant
First
ones?
thing, like in the age of AI,
Yeah,
technology coming in,
Yeah.
I worked with few of the startups back in India.
yeah.
The value of human relations is even more.
Ooh.
And like modern capitalism
Yeah.
is like dividing people. If you see there's
Ah.
apps, then you can order food, you can
Yeah.
order everything.
Yeah.
Having nuclear families, all those stuff.
Yeah.
So
Breaking.
like, what I feel my biggest learning is like always, I think, bring humanity first
Yeah.
in anything,
Yeah.
and then you do that thing. It can be
Gotcha.
business, it can be anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first commitment to social connections
Social connections in a human way.
in a
You
human
can have
way.
social connections,
Yeah.
but in such a way that you don't respect them.
Right.
They work with you. They work for you. You
Right.
are like that's.
Interesting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. And you've seen that firsthand.
Yeah, I am doing it. I'm here. I have like a trusted group of friends. So all of us have like trust with each other.
Yes.
With different expertise.
Yes.
So we are working together
As
like,
business
as
partners.
As business partners. Those are my friends as well.
I see.
So when trust comes in,
Yes.
even like back in India when capitalism was like pretty new
Yes.
up in 90s when
Yes.
we opened our gates for like money to come in.
Yeah.
The first thing destroyed was human relations because of the money. Even the
Mhm.
brothers didn't have trust on each other.
Yeah.
If you had that thing,
Yeah.
you can do wonders, man.
Yeah, I agree.
And right now, like my team is growing, my business is growing. I'm here for like 2 years
Yes.
now,
Yes.
and I'm going back next month for 6 months because
Yeah.
doing something new.
Yeah.
But that trust have made me peaceful in here that my partners, even if it's not growing, I'm fine. But
Yeah.
it's running with like the same things with same vision and mission,
Absolutely.
which is mainly like our trust, humanity,
Yeah, yeah.
sustainable growth.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm like already experiencing. And whenever I meet someone, I always say that make friends.
I
Always
like
make friends,
that. I like
especially in
that.
Canada because
Yeah.
we have families over here.
Yeah.
Make friends, make them, and especially like youth coming in.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
people are more comfortable with friends nowadays rather than with their first cousins or second cousins or like their maternal or their other. Like there are exceptions,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
But majority chunk,
Yeah.
especially people who have lived already some like first generation or second generation is
Sure.
already in a big town.
Yeah.
This has already happened.
You know, I was thinking as you were describing your partnership with these friends that's based on trust, I've often thought, like, even when you're doing business and you're going into a partnership with other people, how significant that ingredient of trust is in that. It's almost as significant as choosing a life partner because
Same.
you're sharing a lot, like, hopefully you're sharing a lot of values, and if you're not, there could be a lot of rocky forecasts, right? But the question I had for you follow up is, how have you and your friends protected yourself from the success that could shift your commitment to your values, especially when money comes in, especially when influence and power come into play? How have you like prepared in advance for saying, how do we not
Ground
change?
yourself, how to ground yourself.
Yes, that's a good way to say
Stay
it.
humble whenever you have money. So when I started, I was alone.
Yeah.
When my first partner came in,
Yeah.
he is like bit money minded, but
Yeah.
I feel like there should be balance again in partnership.
Sure.
So he taught me like how to handle money in more effective way. I told him like what's the value of human relationship and
Yes.
how we can like create
Yeah.
So it's a ever-going learning process. Okay.
Yeah.
And from the first day when we started,
Yeah.
we made certain rules, and they applied to me as well. Like as simple as even if it's okay, he's my cleaner
Yeah.
or cleaner's kids,
Yes.
they're like family to me.
Okay.
I call them like Didi or Bhaiya, which are like brother and sisters.
Yes.
Your job doesn't define you as a human.
Right.
Okay?
I like that.
Because humans, we all are same.
Yeah.
We all
Yeah.
are same.
I agree.
It's up to you. Like if you want to be more competent in life, you can be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you're not competent as you don't qualify as a human.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Irrespective of your race,
Yeah.
language, anything.
I agree.
Anything, you need respect, love. And the main thing which I always tell to all my partners, humans are reflections. If I start shouting here, you will start shouting. You were so polite, politeness came and first touched you. And you always try to, start with like humbleness. You opened the gate, that was the first opening of your conversation. Okay, and now I got his trust. He's smiling towards me. Now I've reflected your emotion.
I see.
So that's how we are creating a big synergy of emotions.
Yeah.
Like even if we have tough times,
Yeah.
it's not only good times.
Yeah. I agree.
Even when things turn around,
Yeah.
people leave each other.
Yeah.
Even in partnerships,
Yeah.
even we are life partners. So like we have made business rules like that.
Yeah.
Second thing, we have written all the money things in black and white.
I see.
Nothing, no talking.
It's on paper.
So it's on paper.
It's legal.
So when it comes to money,
Right.
it goes as per it was decided.
Gotcha.
And when it comes to emotions or doing something new,
Yeah, yeah.
we always brainstorm.
I see.
If we don't have to talk about money,
Yeah.
then we have more time and energy to talk about other stuff.
Yeah.
So right now, we believe that none of our staff should be suffering from anything. We give
Sure.
them like, it's not big, that big,
Yeah.
but from the very first day, I have made sure that even if I'm working with you guys,
Yeah.
I always respect them, treat them as a family,
Yeah.
irrespective like what they're doing. And
Yeah.
when I grow,
Yeah.
I made them grow with me.
I like that.
Because I can't grow alone.
By yourself.
If I go, I'm alone.
Mm-hmm.
And the best way to enjoy anything is in group.
I heard this phrase recently, like in the last year, that said, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with others, basically.
Yes.
I thought that was a really powerful way of putting
Yeah,
that
it's
idea.
very powerful.
Yeah.
I was reading this book.
Yeah.
It's by name of Ikigai. It's one of the teachings of like Japanese
Okay.
old sayings. Ikigai means
Yes.
you love. If you do what you love,
Yeah.
you live longer. So one of the factors
Yeah.
to live longer
Yeah.
is sanitarians, they say. And the zones where they are found,
Yeah.
they did a study.
Okay.
And all of them, they are like pretty much same things like good food,
Yeah.
organic, doing exercise. One big thing
Mm-hmm.
was community.
Oh, I see.
Like living with your friends.
Yeah.
So one day you are feeling low,
Yeah.
5-6 people will come in and make you cheer up. And human
Yeah.
mind,
Yeah.
so powerful.
Yeah.
I have heard, like I have read about them,
Yes.
that if you think always positive,
Mm-hmm.
you can even treat cancers. There are live examples. People have treated their cancer with this minds.
Mindset.
Just think, if you always think positive, or if you always talk about positive stuff, never saying bad about anything,
Mm-hmm.
those ripple effect will come back. So this is my learning till now. My grandfather was no more, like he died 2 years back. He was a social worker.
Okay.
He never kept a penny in his pocket.
Okay.
So whenever, let's suppose you come
Yeah.
to a house
Yeah.
and you said, hey, I need some money to
Yeah.
borrow for now
Yeah.
for my daughter or sister.
Sure.
Whatever money here, he will give it. He never thought.
I see. I
And
see.
till the end,
Yeah.
everyone respected him. And when I see money,
Yeah.
my dad and his brothers all are doing well.
Yeah.
Even
yeah.
with the less money, they are we happy. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm the way I'm raised, I'm happy.
It's really there's contentment.
Yeah. But I want to like excel a lot in life. Like they say, it takes one generation sacrifice
Yeah.
to make life for other generations.
I've heard that too.
So like I'm ready to sacrifice because I think serving is the true purpose of humanity. If you
I
don't
like that.
serve,
Yeah.
you will never be empty. You receive more from universe.
I see.
So whenever you serve with emotions, with money, or
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
some doing,
Yeah.
you're emptying yourself. So you can make more space.
I I like that analogy. I came from a different analogy myself, but I'm going to consider yours now. The analogy that I've had so far when people interact with me, and one of the things they often reflect on is the generosity of the time that I give, the attention, the engagement. It's rich, it's wonderful, it's beautiful. But what I try to help them understand is what they're receiving from me is, if you can picture a cup filled up with really amazing things, that's my cup right there that I'm thriving on. And what they're getting is just the overflow.
Yeah.
The overflow. And they feel that that's generous, that they have no idea of what I'm living with here in my heart. But
humans are, we always evolve.
yeah.
We have been evolving since the human life was concepted.
Yeah.
Our DNAs evolve, our talks evolve. Anything you say.
Sure.
Our relationships evolve.
Yeah.
Same as like what you got in your cup.
Yeah. This
You
is
need to evolve
yes.
your cup.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need to empty it.
Yeah.
Then you
Yeah.
fill it with new stuff.
I like that. I like that.
So, let's see. You have like XYZ
Yeah.
features, and you have like some traits. You're helping people. What's wrong in it if you learn to more?
Oh yeah,
Or you
for
get
sure.
something more to help more people.
For sure. For
Never
sure.
come.
Yeah.
But it will come
Yeah.
once you renew it, change
Gotcha.
energy, keep changing.
Gotcha.
Humans, that's why,
Hmm.
my grandfather used to say like, always go places. In Sanskrit there is a wording,
Hmm.
you learn by either Adhyan or Brahman. Adhyan means studying,
Okay.
Brahman means traveling.
Ah, okay.
Studying is no more like the original studies right now. It's
Right.
like, I don't want to talk about that.
Right.
But like traveling,
Yeah.
that's why humans have legs. We don't have roots to evolve.
I love that.
If you
I love that.
And if you see,
Yeah.
whenever we stop,
Yeah.
you stop in your bed, what happens? You die.
Yeah.
You stop in your couch, what happens?
Yeah.
You prepare yourself to die. We never stop. Most Americans are on their couches with cold drinks and everything. They want to order everything. They're fit people also, but like 90%,
Mhm.
if you ask them what they want to do on their free day,
Yeah.
they'll say, I want to sit on my couch
Right.
and drink a coffee and watch my favorite game.
Because that is almost like it's part of that
Instant gratification.
instant gratification, and it takes energy to actually walk and experience things outside of your control and face the unexpected, basically,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, yeah.
There's so many things which contribute to this day, but
Sure.
like if we have evolved this much,
Yeah.
we have traveled a lot.
I
Our
like that.
genes evolved.
That makes
The
sense.
different races evolved.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have different cultures.
We
That's
grow.
how we have evolved.
Yeah, I see that. I think that's one of the things I maybe, if I could do it again, I'd probably do more traveling. I did a lot more studying. And
If we mix both,
now I've walked in different ways through different experiences. One that's helped me evolve to now, but I would still say I'm looking forward to a forecast where I can do a lot more traveling around the world, not for the check mark that says I've been here and here, but more so because I want to experience more of the world that helps me also grow. I want,
so
yeah,
just advice, I have traveled
Yeah.
a lot in my country and like few of the other countries.
yeah,
Don't go to modern places.
right.
Because modern places you will see
the
same,
same.
food, same cars,
Absolutely,
same
I
thing.
agree.
That's modern places.
I agree with you.
Same food,
Yeah.
same disease,
Same ideas.
same ideas.
Yeah, I
But
hear you. I
kill
agree.
the creativity,
Yeah,
you will win everyone.
yeah, yeah. You know,
So
going to places.
When you go to old cultures,
Yeah.
you see the creativity. You're still using it. So go to South America, go to India, go to China,
Yeah.
go to South America.
India's on my radar too, and I'll tell you why. I've heard in the continent
Every 50
there's
kilometer,
difference.
food and language change.
Culture. Oh my god, that's amazing.
It's east to coast, they have poutine. Burgers. You go
Yeah.
east to coast,
Yes.
oh my god. You will be like, I need to have like another lifetime to taste everything.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm
I
looking.
invite you. My business is in hospitality.
Okay.
I have hostels and hotels over there.
Okay.
I run Airbnbs for other people. I have
Okay.
like an Airbnb management company.
Yeah.
Then we have like our own art houses
Yeah.
wherein we display art and we make like memorable stays.
Amazing.
Our
Amazing.
first property is with a monastery,
Yeah.
Tibetan monastery.
Yeah.
So they had this building. We
Yeah.
converted it to a hostel come art house.
Gotcha.
And every day you wake up, you see mountains with paragliders, people meditating, and like you say.
Wow. Yeah.
So if you want,
Yeah.
I say you come. I can like your stay will be on me.
Wow.
That's the you just have to do about your travel, and even
Absolutely.
if you need help with that, I can help you with it.
Thank you.
And like, you must visit at least for a month
Okay.
minimum.
How do I get in touch?
My number.
Okay. Oh, you
Instagram.
have a full phone. Yeah, on Instagram.
You
Okay.
don't
Okay.
need to like message my company. They will don't know because they maximum they have been trained to do is like to deal with Indian clients. When it comes to like foreigners or like someone who is coming as a referral as a friend, it has to go through me.
I understand. Okay. I will definitely type it in my phone here because I would like to keep in
For
touch.
sure, for sure. A few pages you can follow them if you like the content. Like nowadays, technology is one such beautiful thing.
Oh, for sure.
Like you can go anywhere.
Oh, I believe
do
you.
anything.
I believe you. Here, while we're just at the last part here, let me have you type in your.
Yeah, I will.
I'll just give you some more here. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
No worries.
One of the beautiful parts about this job that I love is I never know what I'm going to expect, but there's a strong confidence I have that it's going to be something wonderful, and you're
See, never
you're-
stop trying.
you're amazing.
Never stop trying to be helpful. Never stop trying to be generous. You will find good bad people, but like in today's time, as per our old shastras,
Yeah.
like our old religious books,
Yeah.
not religious, I'd say.
Yeah.
We have Sanatan Dharma, which is called like the way of life.
Okay.
If we stop this thing today,
Yeah.
humanity will die. First, humanity will die. Humans will go after that. Because we are called humans because of humanity. Other than we are just social animals. Whatever. Nothing more than that. Nothing less than that. Okay, I have like thank you for like you're doing a pretty good job. Spreading like education in terms of like experiences is the biggest thing. Human libraries, have you heard about this concept? So human libraries are the best way
Okay.
to learn things
Yeah.
because you're learning a new perspective.
Okay.
Books have been written by a guy whose that perspective was locked down at that time when he wrote that book. So it's good to upskill yourself.
Yes.
But in like if you see, even the big studies they take 10-15 years to change. But if you learn from a human experience, they will like hands on it.
Experiential.
fast. You learn
Yeah,
fast.
absolutely. Yeah, I see that.
The only thing you have to like just start to learn,
Yeah.
like from whom to learn.
Right.
Otherwise, if you and there's a beautiful saying that you catch color from your tribe. Your vibe attract your tribe. So you sit with 5 gamblers, you will be 6th. If you sit with 5 alcoholics, you will be 6th. Start
Yes.
sitting with 5 saints, you will be the 6th saint.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
just make sure whatever you're learning from good people.
I agree. I'm often aware of that too. So I've come to know myself fairly well to know that my personality is fairly influential. People remember me when they interact with me. But there's people who are influencers, and then there's people who are influenced, and it's not a bad thing on either side. Some people just are like they enjoy, that reception. And like you were saying, my encouragement, especially for young minds, is be choosy about who you're going to let influence you. And so I'm often thinking about
Even I
those.
was thinking lately
Yeah.
that I should choose my energies to be distributed. But like first contact, because
Yeah.
you have to. There's no harm in
No.
smiling at someone.
No, not
But
at all.
whenever you feel like
Yeah.
that their energy is not that good,
Yeah.
you can't even spend a day.
Yeah.
And that guy, I will cut off like 100%.
You can draw the line.
I will cut off.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
whenever I feel that this guy is like on
Not the right
other
match,
side, because again, world is a balance of good and bad people.
Yeah.
So if like bad energies are increasing, good
Yeah.
people are also associating.
Yeah.
And one day, a day will come for sure when you see a big polarization across the globe, not across the countries or within the cities, like mayors and everything. That's politics. But maintaining the balance, that will be like the big. I will say not the war, but a time will come to decide before everything ends. In our like religion, we
Yeah.
believe
Yeah.
like the Great Big Bang
Yeah.
is one of the concepts from one of our gods which we believe in,
Okay.
who's a creator.
Okay.
So it comes and it goes. All of this which we are experiencing is temporary. So your journey
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
make it worthwhile.
I agree.
Make it fruitful.
I agree.
Go places, help people, spread smiles, eat good food.
Yeah.
But just make like, but charity should start with you,
Yes.
not at the cost of your peace or your energy.
Agreed. Agreed. For many years, it was at my costs, but coming to be aware of that, like I was saying again, I really appreciate that I'm making sure that I'm doing it from the right intentions. I like the word intentions and saying why, because there's a lot you can learn about the why.
Yeah, if your why is strong, your how. They say if your why is strong, your how will be easier.
I like that too. That's really good. That's really good.
So I help people in Canada as well in a lot of ways. Like I'm helping kids because a lot of Indian students come after 12th and they don't know like how to apply for a job. So I'm trying to help them, like giving them free sessions whenever if I get from my friend had a laptop.
Yeah.
And I just post them on Facebook. Hey, I have a free laptop. Someone wants to study.
Yeah.
Grab it.
Yeah.
And when you're done, you can share it to someone else.
That's amazing.
And secondly, I help people with like financial knowledge.
Yeah.
Because my first job was there with a bank.
Okay.
I never understood how money worked.
Yeah.
I was under debts. I was under like making bad decisions.
Yeah.
Once I learned after doing businesses in India, when
Yeah.
I landed here,
Yeah.
the first thing,
Yeah.
I studied about finances.
Uh-huh.
And now when I'm realizing,
Yeah.
it's worse here because of the higher tax brackets.
Right.
And like you don't have someone to talk about because again, your financial
Yeah.
health
Yeah.
is as similar to your psychology health. You
Mm.
don't talk, but it's
Mhm.
urgent.
True enough. No, I hear ya.
Okay, you
Brother.
got it? Well,
I did.
I'll do it myself.
No, let me grab it for you.
Benyam.
My pleasure, Gaurav. It was such a pleasure as well. I very much appreciate it. I
I
hope
met
our
a second good guy in 2 days. Yesterday I met an Indian chef who just landed from India.
Okay.
He was like pretty generous and like pretty happy guy.
Amazing.
But again he said like, hey, I got confidence in talking to you
Yeah.
because the way you walked in, you're smiling,
Yeah.
like you gave me that confidence to come and talk to you, like to be open.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay.
I
See
hope you have the
Benyam.
pleasure again.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Take
my
care.
man.
All the best with you.
Thank
I'll
you.
follow you and share the word.
I
to follow
appreciate
you.
that.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Okay.
take care. Bye,
Okay. Cheers. Hey, are you my ride?
Yes.
May I?
It was very coincidental. We're just like,
That's okay. Let me grab the door on this side, sir.
Oh,
Come on
awesome.
around this way here. Welcome aboard.
thank you.
My pleasure.
oh my gosh. Service.
Hello, hello.
What a service.
Oh, thank you, man.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're saying that even before the rides begin.
Well, it's a good start.
Nice to meet you, Mark. Mark and
Yes. Aaron.
Aaron. I was gonna guess Aaron.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I was not
he
gonna.
looks like an Aaron.
How creepy would that be, right? I know all about you.
I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, are we on a TV show right now?
Well, I was just telling Gaurav, my previous rider, I create content online, but I never feature my riders unless I have explicit consent. That is enthusiastic. I like that, and but basically, I love my job. I love my job. I love good quality conversations,
Love that.
and I share my content with consent again with my followers, just because I think there's still a deficit of meaningful engagements.
I agree. Absolutely.
And so that's kind of what drives me.
Well, you said more words to us in the past 30 seconds than most drivers have said in an entire ride. So I appreciate that.
When I first started,
You're welcome to use this if this is going on a camera somewhere.
thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
Aaron, do you feel? I'm happy to also. I
Yeah.
really honor no answers as well, because that's a big deal too.
Yeah.
Consent is a big thing. Thank you
For
for
sure.
being willing. So when I first started driving, this is 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I took the last 2 years break, and I'm just coming back again. But when I first started, it was an unusual response I was getting from so many of my rides. It said, "This is like next level. We didn't anticipate. Like this is just." It was just the kind of profound response that I was
Right.
thinking, "I'm not sure what I'm doing here, but I'd like to." When you experience something really good and it seems like a crime to keep it to yourself, and you're like, maybe there might be some way I could encourage other drivers. So that's where this all started,
I
saying
see,
maybe
yes.
I could encourage other drivers and saying, here's what
Yeah.
makes it work for me.
Definitely, 100%. I think that would be very welcomed.
But then it took off and everyone else started watching for different reasons, and
Right.
it was a really neat progression that way.
For sure.
Isn't this an amazing setting? Like, this is not haze, but I'm seeing, is
I
it?
don't know what is going on right
Okay.
now.
I was just about to say, look how
Maybe
beautiful.
from, forest fires or something.
Okay.
Maybe they're coming. Yeah, maybe. Oh, that's, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, maybe the haze is
Maybe.
coming down from up north, but
Nonetheless,
it's a gorgeous day.
it is an amazing day.
It's been a phenomenal weekend.
If you can believe me, I'm as white as you guys, but just this afternoon I was tanning and you.
Oh my god, I was as brown as you were, and then the winter hit, and I lost it all.
That's hilarious.
I'm just
I
kidding.
know.
Actually, we were quite rosy.
Yeah,
Our skin type does not
alleviate the
does not
sun.
do well in these sunny climates, unfortunately.
It reminds me though, when I grew up in Africa.
Okay.
Back then, like this is the decades ago, white people were not as common, and so
Sure.
I was fascinated by your skin and your hair, like
Oh.
straight hair. It's such a concept of straight hair. We had one kid in our school, Bobby. He's from China.
Okay.
No consent asked for, and his hair would be tousled and examined by everyone. Like the
Really?
amount of hundreds of hands on a daily basis that were just like mesmerized
just
by
a
the
different-
idea of
right.
like straight hair,
Sure.
right? It was something.
I bet it's like
And even to this day, I'm sure if you go to some parts, like where, for example, my country in Ethiopia, we don't
Right.
have much of a tourist industry. And so
right.
I went for a visit probably 14 years ago now with my family. And somehow, even without talking in our language or anything, they knew we were outsiders. Like,
Really?
there's such a disparity of outsiders.
really.
And so you guys would stick out like a sore thumb by way of fascination,
Oh
by
my
way of
goodness.
like intrigue. And
That's funny. Yeah. My sister's actually been to, so she's probably one of not very many tourists that
Yeah.
have been to Ethiopia. She absolutely loved it.
okay.
But yeah, when I travel to Asia
Yeah.
sometimes, they would look at me and there's a couple things that they would point at.
Yeah.
So one was my hair, and it
Yeah.
used to be a lot more orange than it is now.
Okay.
So it was quite like vibrant.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But the other thing was the bridge on the nose, and so
Really?
yeah, because apparently like the structure on certain folks
Yeah.
is a little bit more pronounced,
Okay.
and for them it was like a big deal,
Okay.
like a sign of importance or something.
Indeed.
And so they were looking, and I was like, "What are they pointing at?" And
Yeah, yeah.
we're with like a couple of guides,
Yeah.
and they were really great. And they were like, "Oh, it's the bridge on your nose," and I was like, "Oh," I'm like, I always just thought because I had a big nose. And
Oh
they were like,
my
"No, it's like a thing
goodness.
of importance." Like,
Wow.
yeah,
Almost as dimples here are celebrated
Right.
or other like physical
Right.
attributes, right? And it's
they
like
say like the bridge like up here is a big deal. And I
that's
was
what
like,
does it. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
like, I just use it to hold my glasses. You know.
Where you like signing autographs
Yeah,
and
yeah, right.
oh word, that's it's kind of
Don't-
affirming.
Don't bump on the tires anymore. It has to.
It might not just head out of the door.
I know.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Oh, this area in Mardeloup, it is going through quite an extensive makeover,
Yeah.
and the locals are extending their patience.
That's what we've heard. The traffic is a little on another level.
Yeah, this is one way on this side now. Now, am I going? Where are we going for you guys?
We're okay.
I'm happy to drop you exactly where you need
Okay, well, it's
Yeah.
this new speakeasy that's kind of behind Diner Deluxe.
to. Okay,
I don't know if
gotcha.
you've heard of it.
So diner.
And we're not from here
Yeah.
exactly, so this is where I'm a little bit. I
And it's
wish I
behind you setting.
could- Yes.
Okay, let me see if I can sneak over here. It might be like if I go down the alley over yonder,
Oh, that might work, yeah.
it might give
He
us
said it's in the back alley.
in the back alley.
of
Okay, so
Diner
that's
Deluxe.
okay.
And it is called.
It's a new place. He
called
said too.
Side Hustle.
Ooh, okay.
It's this new place apparently. It's called Side
Noted.
Hustle behind Diner Deluxe.
Okay. It has that ring of like exclusivity when you're like backdoor option here and it's exclusive. Not everyone knows about it.
Right.
I like that. Yeah, so if we just sneak down this way here, this is a paved alley, which
Okay.
is promising. Oh, what's this here?
Yes, this
This
is
is
perfect.
it.
Yes,
Awesome.
this is
I'm glad we found it.
it. Fabulous.
Gentlemen, so
Thank you
nice
so
to
much.
meet you.
Nice to
I
meet you
really
as well.
appreciate it.
My
This was
pleasure.
great.
My pleasure.
All
Hope
right,
to
have
see
a
you
great
again.
night. Okay.
Thank you.